What's up? This is your girl Shateish. And the first question is, who is Shateish? Shateish is art. She is blues, she is soul, she's a queen, and everything above in the genre world. So, who is Shateish? Art. The person that inspired me to make music was my mom. I started off singing gospel in the quartet world, and I watched my mama sing and preach and everything in the gospel world. The famous person that I admire the most is Tina Turner. She has that old style of singing the blues and rhythm. My style of music, I would say, is basically back from like the old time days, like that old Etta James or that Shirley Caesar from gospel. Also, we have Aretha Franklin. They are the styles that I would say consider coming from that. And I like that style and I want to stay in my lane. So I hope that type of style will touch many people potentially. My biggest career highlight so far, of course, is working with Knots, my producer, and being featured on the Emeritus album of Scarface on the track Still Here, and also the Game album on Bloody Moon, and even having Rhapsody on my last single, Hurt Away. Well, the person that produced Devil's Chords was Knots Raw. It's basically about playing in the devil's playground outside with lust and revenge or anything that's going on out there in the playground. That's what it's all about. And I wanted to show people that this could be going on in anybody's life at this moment. Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom was written about everyday people's lives, my own or anybody else that's out there that's going through. And sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to get to the next level in your life to get your blessing. So sometimes in life you can struggle, but sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom to make it to the other side. Doing What I Have to Do, produced by Tim Bird and Knots. What Do I Have to Do is about showing your other person that you're involved with, or a friendship or relationship, about going forward and showing them, telling them how you feel. But what is the things that I have to do to show you more? What more do I have to show you? I Don't Want To is basically about being in a relationship, which is, in my words, being in a relationship with somebody that you once loved, but now you've seen that the tables have turned and the wool has been taken off your eyes. So the time is to move on because you don't want to go through the same things that you've been through before with them. Number 2, produced by B Nasty and Seagull Williams. Number 2 is about being number 2 to somebody else, which is to the main, but at the end of the day, it's about accepting who you are in the relationship, that you're not the main, but you are number 2. Inseparable was written by me, of course, but produced by Tim Bird. He heard me on Instagram playing around with the song. I was just playing around with the song, but he heard me and called me on the phone, was like, look, I want to make something to this, let's do it. So that's how Inseparable came about. But Inseparable is basically about loving somebody unconditionally and showing your love passionately through everything that you do for that person, whether it's your girl or your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. It doesn't matter. You got to constantly show that love to them to show that they're special. Produced by Knots and co-written by Tim Bird, and was written by me also. We is basically showing that in a relationship you do go through ups and downs, but eventually you come back around and make things work and go to the next level with each other. I would say that this project is versatile. It has a lot of layers to it that you will regularly hear through different genres, but I tried to put a lot of music that was on this album to connect to everybody, so that's what I would say I would describe it to everybody. It's a versatile album. Well, when you come to the Shateish show, you're gonna get that live experience, that Shateish experience, and I want y'all to feel that because that's how I'm going to bring it to you raw and willing to show you who Shateish really is. You will never forget this show when you do come. To all my true fans, if you want to ask me any questions, come check me out on IG. You know what it is. Instagram at Shateish Sweet Cherry Red. And you can hit me up on TikTok also. So please check me out. Shateish.com.